What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be breaking down and going over the benefits, the downsides to selling both on Amazon, doing Amazon FBA, and also doing Shopify and Shopify dropshipping. If you're not familiar with either one, hopefully you watch some of my other videos on this channel where I talk mostly always about selling on Amazon and Amazon FBA. But in today's video, I want to break down the differences between just selling on Amazon and also selling on Shopify. I'll tell you what Shopify is, kind of some of the benefits of potentially expanding your business and selling your products on your own Shopify store. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, my name is Brian Noonan. I'm a full-time Amazon FBA seller and mentor. I went from a drug addict to abundance, and right here on this channel, my job is to help and teach as many people as I can possible. It would mean the world to me if you could take a minute and give me a thumbs up on this video. Also, subscribe if you're not already. I love seeing new subscribers come in, and I can see each and every one of you who take just a minute to subscribe, and I appreciate each of you. Without any other delays, let's jump into my computer and go over the differences between Amazon FBA and selling with your own Shopify store. Coming up. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I've been trying to... What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Alright guys, welcome inside my computer. Let's get right into today's video, going over, the differences between Shopify and Amazon FBA. You may have heard of Shopify before, or drop shipping kind of goes along with Shopify. I want to show you in today's video kind of the differences, the benefits of selling on Amazon and doing Amazon FBA private label, and then also eventually expanding your business and your products to be sold off of Amazon on Shopify. So actually today I woke up and I thought I'd do a product research video. I love doing product research and finding amazing products and opportunities, but with what's been going on lately at Amazon, Amazon kind of during the coronavirus, they were blocking most sellers from sending new products, new inventory to their warehouses. And so one of the best ways to diversify your risk, or let's say you just have one or two products you're selling on Amazon and one of them gets suspended because it went restricted, or there's some type of approval needed and it takes a while, your listing can actually be down for a few days or even a week or two. And so one of the best ways to help with that risk is Shopify. And so I want to show you in today's video, what a Shopify store looks like, how you use it to build on what you've already been able to accomplish. You've started to sell on Amazon because selling on Amazon and doing Amazon FBA is my top choice. It's what I talk about most on the channel. It's what I believe in wholeheartedly with my whole heart and soul, that it is the best online business and the best place to sell e-commerce products. And the reason is there's already millions and millions of customers on Amazon ready to buy your product. I'll talk about here in a minute some of the downsides, but one of the downsides to Shopify is you have to run ads to get people to even know that your product's out there. So we'll talk about that here in a minute. Now, full transparency, I've only built out, I have 2 registered brands on Amazon, 8 different products I sell on Amazon. I've only built out and expanded 1 product out of those 8 onto my own Shopify store. So I use Amazon's multiple channel fulfillment option to fulfill those orders, which means I can send all my inventory to an Amazon warehouse, and when a customer is on my Shopify store and they buy my product, instead of it being shipped from my house to the customer, or being shipped from a 3PL, or being shipped from a supplier, with multiple channel fulfillment, and my Shopify orders are fulfilled by Amazon. So the stock or the inventory that I've already sent into an Amazon warehouse for Amazon FBA, I can also use that inventory to do Shopify orders. So let's go over the benefits of Shopify. If you don't know what Shopify is, here is a great example of a Shopify store. This is Flight Apparel. Shopify is an e-commerce platform that accepts payments. It allows you to set up a website or a store. It automates the shipping and you processing the orders and physically, printing the shipping label, buying shipping, and shipping the product to the customer. Or if you've heard of drop shipping, Shopify drop shipping, what that is you would set up a store like this, and every time an order is placed, you don't have any inventory at Shopify like you do with Amazon. With Amazon, when a product sells, Amazon's employees are grabbing your product in the warehouse and shipping it to the customer for you. With Shopify, there's no employees at Shopify, there's no warehouses at Shopify, and so you can set up a store like this or a website, but every time a customer buys one of your products, you either have to ship that from your house, from a 3PL warehouse, or directly from your supplier. If you're doing drop shipping, that would come directly from your Chinese supplier. So you know of AliExpress is a smaller form of Alibaba. With drop shipping, you create a store, and when the customer buys your product, that order goes to your supplier in China, and it's shipped to the customer at that point. But there's some real big downfalls and issues there that I want to talk about. And please don't try to do drop shipping on Amazon. Drop shipping or trying to do drop shipping products on Amazon will get your account suspended and put it at risk. So please don't do drop shipping on Amazon. And I'll talk about the benefits here of the benefits of Shopify versus Amazon. But here's a Shopify store. Again, just a simple website that you can set up. Here's another one powered by Shopify. This is like Energy on a Mission. This is a BioLite, kind of a health and fitness brand. You can see here they've set up a very nice Shopify store. You know, become an affiliate, our story, our mission, all the different products they offer, and cooking and charging. So this is a really nice Shopify store. So let's go into my slide here, my document I provided, Shopify versus Amazon FBA in 2020. So really important. I noticed this became a really popular topic right around the point where Amazon was blocking and suspending new sellers from sending in inventory. So let's talk about the benefits of Shopify first. Number one, it's a backup selling platform in case anything happens with your Amazon seller account or your Amazon listing. You can diversify your risk because with Shopify, Amazon's not controlling your listing or your account. You know, you own the website, and so you have full control, and it can never be suspended or restricted. That product cannot be. So that's Shopify. It can increase your sales. So how I recommend you use Shopify is after you've launched a couple products under your brand name on Amazon, then I would recommend setting up a Shopify store to expand your brand and see if you can start to make sales and master Facebook ads and Instagram ads to drive traffic to your Shopify store or from your Facebook business page to increase sales. Number four is kind of similar, brand awareness. With your own website or Shopify store, it really solidifies your brand and makes it look really real and a big brand. All right, guys, I hope you're enjoying today's video, going over the differences between setting up your own Shopify store and doing Amazon FBA. If you're learning anything, if you're enjoying today's video, it would mean the world to me if you could take a minute, give me a thumbs up on the video, make sure you're subscribed. I do one-on-one mentorship call giveaways. All you have to do to be entered automatically to win one of those 30-minute calls is to like the video, be subscribed, leave me a comment down below, anything you want, and I choose 2 lucky winners every single video. Number 5, there's no large inventory investment upfront needed. You don't have to buy 250, 500, 1,000 units. You could set it up where your inventory is at your supplier. You don't have to pre-buy 250 units or 500 units. As an order comes in, it would be then sent to your supplier or to your 3PL. With a 3PL, a third-party warehouse logistics company, you would have to buy the inventory there. But if you want to do drop shipping, the order would go to your supplier, and the supplier would ship it to the customer. Now, if you go that route, you don't invest in the inventory, say 250, 500, or 1,000 units, and you just send the order once one comes in from your Shopify store to your supplier. One of the downsides is the shipping times. Shipping from China right now on an airplane is so expensive, and it can take 2 to 4 weeks, not days, 2 to 4 weeks for your product for your customer to receive your product. All right, guys, one other benefit, number 7 of doing Shopify versus Amazon. So this is a big one too. This one's important. This is once you sell a product on your own Shopify store, you now have the customer's name, you have the customer's email, you have the customer's address. And so you can start to build an email list pretty quickly of customer names and customer emails really quickly from past customers who bought your product that you can then again add to your email list. And for all future products that you launch, you can send out a special deal or promotion to those past customers, and they can be your first buyers. So that's one huge benefit. Now, Amazon does share with us the seller, the buyer's, first and last name. If you're doing FBM, they do give you their address, but they do not give you their email address. The only thing we can get for as far as emails from Amazon is if you put a link on your product insert card and have customers reach out to you to get a quick start guide or an ebook, or send them to a landing page to collect emails. And then a lot of times they opt out of the seller messages. And so that's a huge benefit of Shopify, is you can start to collect all your past customers' contact info. And it really, really helps for building your brand and selling a lot of products. Okay, now the downsides to Shopify. We talked a little bit about, the airplanes, shipping on a plane or shipping from China is really expensive. Usually you have to ship it, quickly as possible, and that requires air shipping. Number one, you have to run expensive advertisements. Nobody knows your website or your Shopify store is out there on the World Wide Web. And so you've got to learn and spend money on Facebook ads, YouTube ads, Google Shopping ads, Instagram ads to drive people and customers to your website. Number three, you don't own the inventory, the supplier does. So with Amazon FBA, you're buying, 500 units in the beginning, and you own that inventory. Although it gets sent to an Amazon fulfillment center, you can remove it at any time, get it shipped to your house or to a 3PL, and you own that inventory. Number four, on downsides to Shopify, it's a lot of back-end work needed, managing your orders, managing shipping, and handling returns. This can be a little overwhelming for somebody who has never sold online before or done e-commerce. Number five, no one knows about your brand or product. So again, you have to pay advertisements to get people to your store. Number six, a lot of times setting up your own Shopify store can be overwhelming. You're creating your own website basically versus just creating an Amazon FBA listing. Now, Amazon FBA, my favorite. The benefits: you control and own the inventory you buy. If your product is not selling, you can fix it. You have control over your listing, what the customer sees. You have control over your inventory, how you brand the product, what packaging you use. You just tell your supplier all these things, and they are more than happy in most cases to customize the product, improve the product, brand the product how you want. Number two, one of my favorite parts about being an Amazon FBA seller is you get to be creative and really understand the target customer or your target market. Let's say you're selling a tumbler set. You can really find out what are the customers using the product for. Is it for cold drinks? Is it for hot drinks? How can you make yours better than all the other ones already being sold on Amazon? Now, I don't recommend selling tumblers. It's very, very competitive, but you can be creative. You can come up with a cool brand name, a cool logo, improvements. If you're an engineer, you can come up with different ways to improve the product and do a different design with it. Maybe how the lid screws on, or the double wall vacuum insulator is better. Number three, you can make more money with selling on Amazon, right? With the coronavirus, with the past few years, how Amazon is just been getting more and more popular as brick and mortar stores close. Unfortunately, Amazon is just continuing to dominate and bring on the most new customers, and Amazon needs new sellers like you to sell products on their website, especially now with the coronavirus, COVID-19. More people than ever are moving to buy right from the comfort of their home versus going out to a store. So you can make more money. And number four, it's more scalable. Once you learn the Amazon FBA process, you put in the upfront work, let's say 4 to 6 weeks of research and reaching out to suppliers, shipping your product to Amazon in about 4 to 6 weeks. Once you learn and understand that entire process, it becomes pretty easy to replicate, and now you know the process of shipping the product to Amazon, packaging and barcodes, and running PPC, sponsored ads. And you can launch a new product, 1 to 3 new products every single month. Number five, Amazon handles all of the following for us. Number one, storage. They store your products in their warehouse. You don't have to store them at your house or pay for a third-party warehouse. They handle all the shipping. Once an order is placed, Amazon goes and gets your product off the shelves, packages it, and ships it to the customer. They also handle gift messaging, gift wrapping. So they provide the box, the packaging, the bubble wrap. once it gets to their warehouse. They handle labeling if you need them to label your product with your barcode. They handle returns. So this is really cool. So you can put on your listing like 30-day refunds. We believe in our product strongly. And Amazon handles all the returns. You don't have to worry about managing returns in most cases, unless once in a while you have to send a replacement to a customer because it arrived broken or something like that. I would create a fulfillment order and just send them a brand new product. Customer service. Amazon handles all the customer service. You're not on the phone every night talking to customers about returns or about different issues with their payment methods, like you would have to do with Shopify. And then payments. Amazon handles all the payments, whether it's a debit card, a credit card, a Prime membership. Amazon handles all that. And Amazon is constantly updating their website. Constantly they're updating their website to make it the most user-friendly and to get customers to visit their website. Amazon already has millions of customers on their website ready to buy your product. 3 in 10 people, I believe, have Prime, which includes free 1 to 2 day shipping. So compared to if you do a Shopify store, you're looking at 2 to 4 weeks. A 1 week minimum if you're using a 3PL, but it takes a while for the customer to receive your product. With Amazon FBA and Prime, the customer may receive your product from the warehouse in 1 to 2 days, in 1 day, or even same day in some cases, which is awesome. That's great customer service. That looks good for your brand and for your business. Once you launch the product, it really doesn't require much of your time. It kind of becomes pretty passive. We talk about, I see it talked about a lot, passive income. Yes, it can become passive after you put in the upfront work, the 4 to 6 weeks needed to set up your business properly. But you just have to reorder once you're running low on inventory, communicate with your supplier, and then launch any new products that you want to build out your brand. You would just have to spend a few hours per week managing your business. So it doesn't require too much time. It becomes pretty passive after that. Okay, downsides to Amazon FBA. Number 1, PPC ads can be expensive. If you are a beginner and you don't understand PPC, you can blow through a lot of money. Reach out to me if you need help with PPC. Or set up a coaching call down below with the calendar app and set up a 30-minute coaching call, and I can teach you PPC and what that entails. Number 2, you have to find and launch the right FBA products that are not too competitive, and products that will sell. Too many times I see people, new Amazon sellers, just invest into the wrong product. Unfortunately, you do need to have a good understanding of sales, revenues, reviews, BSR, sales rank, price history, and keyword in-depth research to validate you have a good product, a product that will sell and that's not too competitive, so that when you finally start selling the product, customers will be able to find and buy your product. Number 4, it can be pretty competitive. I won't lie, some products, you will lose money if you invest into that product. It's just no other way to explain it. If you go into like Bluetooth headphones, I can almost guarantee you'll lose that money because it's just way too competitive. Number 5, profit margins can be low. It's really important that as you're doing product research and you start getting prices back from suppliers, please do in-depth profit calculations. What is your profit margin after all of the cost of the product, DDP shipping, packaging, logo on product, and shipping? So pay attention to your profit margins. Please try to find a product that has at least a 35% or more profit margin and at least 125% ROI. Number 6, I mentioned this earlier, but Amazon can shut down or suspend your account or your listing if you don't check to make sure that the product is not seasonal. Seasonal won't affect it, but you have to make sure the product is not patented, that you don't get an infringement IP claim, that you're selling somebody else's patented product, and you have to make sure that the product doesn't require approval, it's not a gated category, and that the product is not restricted. Number 8, it's recommended to launch products in different categories so you diversify your risk. Launch a product or two in life and health and fitness, and then launch a product or two in home and kitchen, and then launch a product or two in sports and outdoors. This will diversify your product portfolio and give you the best chance in case one product goes down for some reason. Until you get it back up, you won't be losing too much income because you have other products making you good amount of sales and profits. Okay guys, that's going to wrap up today's video. Thank you so much for watching. The differences between FBA, Amazon FBA, private label, selling on Amazon, and doing Shopify and Shopify drop shipping. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you give me a thumbs up on this video if you learned anything about Shopify and Amazon, and hopefully you're subscribed. I love seeing new subscribers come in, and I can see each and every one of you who take a minute to subscribe. I appreciate each of you. Thanks so much. Have a great day. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I've been trying. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel.